can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that can do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out. It yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Here and 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's George, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with the new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On 3rd down, it's George. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. Season. He's able to get this one to go, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So still no touchdowns in the first, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal. So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Robert Woods, 67 yards. And the 49ers have now taken a lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Niners 7, Raiders 3.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
22, Christian McCaffrey.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. To throw is Favre. Able to find Warner. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They'll run on first down. George. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Favre on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
San Francisco.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. That's complete to Moss out of the backfield. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Jackson on first down. Quick hitch, complete. It's Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down, 49ers.
To throw again is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Jackson on first down. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
To kick off for San Francisco.
The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. From the 6. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On first down, Favre. That's caught. It's Jerry Rice. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And again this time to the tailback. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
That's a really nice job by picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
On the carry.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The ball carried by the fullback. 3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Down and 1.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So decent.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And open, it's Moss complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a 49er first down.
Now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
4 yards. First down, 49ers.
Here's Walker. And he's got this down to the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. You got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 23. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. He is taken down at the 20. Set. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down, 49ers.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
3rd down.
First man through, it's the fullback use check. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but